today because of my crashing computer. We're about to find out. Surely I solved the problem with the USB stuff. If you are rolling your orange out of here, just remember, movie night is earlier today, okay? It's not in 2 hours, it's only in an hour and a half. Not very long at all. So why not stick around, okay? Give us some company. Or be a prick. Did your PC... If you died to a PC crash, are you done with WoW? Yes. Probably yes. If I die now, I'm done, I think, yeah. It's hard for me to say 100%. Maybe I get a super duper itch and I just want to get back to it. Who knows? But the way I feel right now is this is my... You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Are you gonna try PO 2? Maybe then if I die. But I also still have Red Dead. And I also have... I'm getting a City Skylines itch. But maybe I should time it when I should jump back on cities. Maybe I should do that next year. I don't know. Why are you such a quitter? Look at Lakari. Well, it's more that people are... I find it very difficult to stick with one game, man. Look at everyone already asking me about Path of Exile or why I dropped Red Dead Redemption. Or I don't know how the fuck to stick with one game over, like, such a long time. I get ADHD brain. So, chat, we are gonna do Song Quest, but... don't you feel like you're missing out a lot of free subs by not jumping on Path of Exile 2? No, because ain't nobody caring about watching Nymn play a game. I don't know that game, bro. Oosh! What was I gonna say? Right, we're gonna start Song Request after the podcast is over, which should be very soon. Racrimus, 88 months! Thanks, bro. Welcome back. Okay, sure, chat. Let me just open another gaming session and play a second game at the same time. Or maybe 4 games at the same time. And that way I'm... What do you want me to say? I can't do everything at the same time. I can't play every single game. Why is it... Whoosh! Okay, let's just go. Na 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 la 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 la. It's okak. Do what makes you happy. Oh, thanks. Thanks. So my thingy is broken. I think. My arrow is people talk, but people's not talking. Why priest? I don't know. I always played priest. I like the way they play. I like dot management, but I don't quite like the way warlocks feel. Oh, I thought I was crashing again there. Guys, my arrow is stuck. Why is my arrow stuck? Because you're on the wrong continent. But last time when I stopped playing, I was supposed to go to Silverpine, remember? What the herring? I thought you didn't like Rest XP? I don't really. Where am I? Talk to Zis. What even is this? Enter the Talon Deep Path. Yeah, I'm sorry, there's no music at all now. Here, Spotify. Pretty sure you got this Ramgar flight path. Where even is that? Stone Talon? Why no song request? Because, oh, it's done. Because we're about to listen to something. It's in Ashenvale? Oh, I see. Why am I going there? This add-on is so strange. Look at all these completed quests I'm just not turning in for some reason. Skip this. Now it wants me to Hearth to Thunderbluff and fly to Org? Ah. Yeah, I've done this. It's because it crashed, maybe? Well, I guess I haven't... Oh my god, it's so busted! It wants me to go back to do the Venture CO now? Keep clicking. Aha! Okay, there it is. Okay, chat, we're ready. All right, so this is Twitch Chat's weekend plans.
All right, strap in, everyone. We're going deep today. We're hanging out in Twitch streamer Nymn's chat.
Oh, this will be good.
Yeah, it should be fun. We're checking out what his viewers said they did over the weekend.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're going beyond the polished, like what you see on stream, and just looking at raw responses.
So we're getting a peek behind the curtain, a little glimpse into like real life.
Exactly. And first up, we have Thakiryu kicking things off with Orange Leave. Not much of a story, but maybe a whole mood. And then we've got Lazarius.
Yeah.
Sounds like they had one thing on their mind. Play a PoE.
Ah, PoE, as in Path of Exile 2.
Oh, she
it's
knows.
a popular online RPG.
Yeah, and it seems like a lot of Nymn's viewers were all about that this weekend. Both Cindervale and Legos96 talking about how much they're enjoying it.
I'm seeing that a lot. I wonder if all these people are playing together.
Good question, maybe. Oh, and then there's Otagu. They kept it simple. Gaming, sleep.
I mean, hey, that's a solid weekend right there.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Nope, no complaints.
And while some were busy gaming,
I don't have the flight path. I have to run there.
Strange Physics was tackling Elden Ring.
Another one that's like notoriously difficult.
Yeah, a real challenge. And then you have Haslam she's finding some peace in World of Warcraft. Or WoW, as the cool kids call it.
Wow, right. That one's been around forever.
Yeah.
I bet you get like whole communities built up around a game like that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because they've been playing for years and years.
For sure. Cyniking also found comfort in WoW, so that makes sense. But then there's Onions and Smittens. They took it up a notch. Adderall and grinded WoW.
Oh, wow.
W.
So are they studying?
Maybe. It does make you think about like the pressure to constantly progress in these online games.
Yeah, it's like when does it stop being fun and become, like a chore almost?
Too real.
True. Where's the line? But while Onions and Smittens was grinding, Flash Shock went all in on a different kind of grind. Farming Simulator 25.
Wow. They really went all in on that one.
The dedication is real. Jerry the Doctor, though, kept it classic. Playing Path of Exile 2 and drinking beer.
I feel that is...
Right, like a perfect weekend combo.
That's a good weekend.
Wait,
Totally.
I do have... No, I don't
But then we have Diabetamin. They mentioned taking Kratom and playing League of Legends.
Kratom, isn't that like an herbal supplement?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a stimulant, I think, and maybe helps with pain.
Does it work?
Interesting. So we're seeing like a variety of ways people are enhancing their gaming experiences.
Kratom.
It's a whole world out there. And speaking of League of Legends, Avanlaw hit a major milestone. Masters in League.
Wow, Masters. That's the top tier.
No
right?
way.
Like, really competitive.
Yeah, super competitive.
Meow.
Very impressive. And now we got to talk about the elephant in the room, Forsen.
Uh-oh. Who's Forsen?
It seems like half of Nymn's chat is obsessed with this other streamer. We see names like Coney, Mercensis, Hankman3301, all referencing Forsen.
So there's like crossover between
Someone
the
explain chat to
communities?
me.
Definitely. It's fascinating. Like Leonzi even combines their love for both streamers.
Yeah.
And Forsen.
Makes sense, right. If you enjoy one streamer, you might like others with a similar style.
Yeah. But Bonsi just went straight for it, watching for Satan.
Nothing wrong with keeping it simple.
For
Not
saying.
at all. And then there's General Clearroy, who said they spent 12 hours watching Forsaken play Path of Exile 2.
Whoa.
That's dedication. Illidan seems to agree, yeah. But let's switch gears a bit. Let's talk about the Weekend Warriors, shall we?
Okay, lead the way.
All right, so Adolful had kept it classic. Booze and beer. A solid choice.
Always a good time.
Always. But Slim Panda took things up a notch. 6-hour goon sesh. Now, I'm not entirely sure what goon is in this context.
Me neither. Maybe some kind of drink.
Maybe. And then there's Brickfit, who had a wild one in Vegas.
Sounds like it.
Drugs, strippers, and gambling.
Whoa, hold on.
Yeah, it's a lot. Sounds like a weekend they might not remember.
Or maybe one they'll never forget.
True. But not everyone was partying it up. Mangadurso was busy moving and building a lot of shelves.
Hey, that's a weekend well spent.
Right. I feel that. Yafea was on a similar vibe, installing a shelf, hanging up a monitor, and getting plans for their studio.
So like a mix of digital and real life.
Exactly.
We're listening to him. This is an auto-generated podcast based on chat's weekend plans. Uh-oh.
Zarlak was getting ready for the holidays, shopping for Christmas presents for family and girlfriend.
Oh yeah, Christmas is coming up fast.
It really is. Deaver44 opted for a quieter weekend at the library.
Nice. Maybe catching up on some reading.
Yeah, or just finding some peace and quiet.
You went to the library this
And we
weekend?
have Andy Licious96, who went on a date with Groove. Gotta love a good love story. Even in a Twitch chat.
Sweet.
Now we've got two Lays making Poro BBQ. Not sure what that is, but it sounds tasty.
It does, yeah. I'm intrigued.
Me too. And Jempier was setting up a new AV receiver with new Klipsch speakers for my home theater.
Someone's getting ready for movie night.
Big time. All right, now we're moving into
What are you gonna watch,
like
Jemper?
the humor and honesty category.
Okay, this is where things get interesting.
Yeah, here we go. So we've got Shamoos with let's just say a colorful joke. I bang Nymn's mom,
Oh, boy.
which is a pretty stark contrast to pretentious show was very blunt. I hate my life.
It's like you said, humor and honesty. Right next to each other.
Yeah, the full spectrum of human experience. And then there's Blader's Bowl expressing their dislike for nachos.
What's wrong with nachos?
I know, right? But then later, they...
True. Not everything in chat is serious.
Definitely not. Okay, so then Hidemi
Something got censored?
jumps in with Haktua and adds Forsen barking to the mix.
Wait, Hawk Tua, what is that?
I have no idea. Maybe some kind of inside joke?
Could be. It's like a secret code.
Right. And speaking of cryptic, Platinum Noodle sums up their weekend with stuff that was okay.
To the point.
Now you're
I like
here?
Yeah, no time for details. And then we've got Thikiryu, who just wants to Pippy W full on, Peppy W on, whatever that means.
I think they're just excited.
Yeah, sounds like it. And
No.
Delta Axe is still going on about Russell. Russell. All right, we get it,
Someone's passionate about Russell.
for sure. Mayomi jumps in with lemon. Just lemon.
Maybe they're thirsty.
Could be. Then there's Zips with a not-so-great summary. Pointless week.
Ah, bummer.
Yeah, rough week. But Frikio has a more uplifting story. They had a part-time job washing a boat, and if they do well, they might start fishing on the sea.
That's cool. Like a
Wow.
real, opportunity.
Yeah,
Can
exactly.
you give it
And
context?
Frikio
They know the context. They know that they're reading at chat logs and they're discussing weekend plans.
was busy doing tech support for my granddad.
Oh, that's nice.
Right, helping out the family.
Aw,
It's
good
sweet.
job, man.
And General McElroy is back with more Forsen viewing. I watched Forsen play Path of Exile for 12 hours. Okay.
They really want us to know about this 12 hours of Forsen.
They do. And now Ricardo with Clothes needs HELP. Maybe they need a Forsen intervention.
Maybe.
Shiaru is still at least waiting. Whatever that means.
Jeez.
Another mystery.
Another one.
Yeah, this chat is full of them. And Otagotagu also needs HELP. Maybe that's a Forsen thing.
HELP.
Maybe. It's spreading.
It is. And then Marios brings us all back down to earth with Monday tomorrow again.
Ugh, don't remind me.
I know, right? But at least Avlal is still celebrating their Masters in League achievement.
Good for them.
Yeah, go Abbott Home. Okay, Wobble is back with another blunt statement. I did nothing, and fuck AI.
All right, then. Direct and to the point.
Very much so. Great Tarde had a much nicer weekend, though. Pretty good weekend. Been cycling, cleaned the apartment, cooked Christmas ham.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, that sounds like a good weekend.
Right. Balanced, productive.
I like
Nice,
it.
man.
Okay, buckle up for Jayslow. They're pretty upset about their level 29 hunter dying in Hillsbred in World of Warcraft.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and they're wondering if it shows a deeper problem with my psyche.
It's amazing
Wait,
how
where is this?
attached we can get to these video game characters.
Right. It's like a whole world.
It is.
Yulf, meanwhile, is just watching Forsen Ella giggle. Back to Forsen, as always.
Back to Forsen.
Yep. But
Raleigh?
Cakebook drops a pretty big announcement. Moving back to Europe after 5 years in Japan.
Whoa, that's a major life change.
And Angie just
Whoa, I
casually
come back.
dropping that in the Twitch chat.
Right.
Leonzi is celebrating with Feels Dankman clap.
Yeah.
Always good to see some positive vibes,
Agreed. We need more of that.
for sure. But Genuine to Big brings us back to, you guessed it, Forsen.
Of course.
It's inescapable. And Hidim combines the Forsen with the
Wait, this is-
Haktua for sand and barking. What is even happening?
I have no idea, but I'm kind of into it.
Me too. It's
I'm so
strangely compelling.
confused,
Dat Whiskey
man.
chimes in with, somebody told me some heavy shit. It was in fact shit.
Okay, now I'm really curious.
Right. So cryptic. And then Nelenith makes a bold declaration. I love femboys.
All right, you do you, Nelanet.
Exactly. No judgment here.
Thunderbluff?
Robach had a cozy weekend. Beer glug and Mintu. Sounds delightful.
That's a good weekend.
It is. And Elegance confirms. Watching for Sani for 12 hours aware.
They're keeping track.
They are. Deaver 44 is still at least waiting. What is Isis?
We need answers.
We do. That guy just wants to be notified by the AI overlords.
Well, tech guy, consider yourself notified. We're here.
We are. Tamex shouts
What's
chattage.
going on?
Maybe they're cheering us on.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, why not? Okay, June 771.
This guide seems, if you don't do it from the moment you create your character, you're just cooked.
133 is back with, if she's 15, then I am, age. All right, let's not go there.
No, thank you. We're going to skip that one.
Good call. Tanking Joe had a
Bro.
pretty busy weekend. I drank a lot and played hardcore WoW while watching streams on the second monitor.
Wow, that's multitasking.
For real. And then BrickFit drops a bombshell. I was on the Hawk Tua podcast this weekend.
Wait, hold on. So Hawk 2 is an actual podcast?
It seems so. And Baldur's Bowl claims to have been rugged pulled by Hawk Tua.
Okay, I
Poor AI trying to figure out what the fuck Hawk 2 is.
officially need to know what's going on here.
Same. This is getting too wild to ignore. But before we get sidetracked, Bingo123 shares a slightly creepy story. I watched my friend Elias from his window. Not cool, Bingo123.
Not cool at all.
Nope.
Um,
But Brook just says,
Follow
try
guy.
hard. I see.
Always watching Brook.
Always. Quote of Get is still going on about Mario and Luigi's romantic adventures. Mario and Luigi docked like brothers.
Okay, we get it. Moving on.
Yep, moving on. Crap, I have a message for us. Fuck you, AI hosts. I hate AI.
Well, thanks for listening, Crappa.
Appreciate the feedback. And then just to remind us who's really in charge, Durabesto simply says, Forsen.
The king reigns supreme.
It's true. Samsung1 claims to have listened to Russell podcast.
Wait, hold on. So now Russell has a podcast too.
It seems
What
so.
would
This is
you
getting out of
ask?
hand.
This is like a whole interconnected universe.
I know, right? Okay, we're back. And I think it's safe to say things are getting weirder.
Yeah, this deep dive has taken some
Better
unexpected
be
turns.
good.
That's one way to put it. So Walker at 40 seems to have chilled out a bit. Now they're just poro insane.
Well, that's an improvement, right? At least there's no arson.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah.
Wobble is still anti-Forsen.
I don't have this.
Neiman of Forsen.
Dedicated, I'll give him that.
They are. Ian Mania needs help. No help.
Maybe they need help with, like, all of this. The Forsen, the Hawk Tua, the Russell.
Right. It's a lot to keep up with.
It is. And Water Poyo joins the Nimino
It's
Forsen
a crossroads
It's a
quest.
movement. Arc
Fuck.
Railgun had a tech tragedy.
My ram died.
Oh, that's the worst.
Thunder
ROP
Bluff.
Okay, Softy 1 is still on that Forsen train. Ellie Giggle I voted for Forsen.
Over and over.
Over and over. Walker Bull doesn't hold back. Sleeping, watching a loser streamer called Nymn, and then watching another loser streamer called Irab221.
Oof. Shots fired.
Yeah, bit harsh.
Wow.
Okay, that's rain adds and massive nuts to their earlier comment about cookies.
All right, we're moving on. That's enough of that.
Agreed. Moving on. The Curios has found a new favorite emote. Sludge, 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 sludge.
Gotta love a good emote spam.
Yep. Nelineth is back, and they still love femboys.
All right, Nelinith, we hear you loud and clear.
Express yourself. Dat guy wants to be noticed by the AI overlords.
Jet Guy, we see you. You're doing great.
You're a star. June 77133 is trying a little too hard for attention. You smell me, host.
All right, June 77133, that's enough. Let's keep it clean.
Yep, let's keep things appropriate. Dolly
They
T41
don't
did
smell
something
ya.
nice this weekend. Fed fish to the cats.
Oh, cute.
Right. 3Co is still on Granddad tech support duty.
Bless their heart.
Asleen makes an interesting breakfast choice known. I eat semen for breakfast.
Okay, I think we're all set on breakfast details.
I think so. Perrypool just says, the voices.
Spooky.
A little bit, yeah. Pre-emo tags Nym with Forsey Hey.
The saga continues?
It never ends. Silverbeat sums it all up with Schizo,
Yeah, that about covers it.
pretty much.
Yeah, so
Him
you
and
guys-
iTunder was mevoing fleas for my cats.
Pet owner struggles, am I right?
The worst. Gempire's on team Nimana Forsen.
The movement is growing.
Forsen, you've been warned. Fearphobic was honest. I eat food, slept, watched Twitch, watched 18 plus videos. Another productive weekend.
Hey, no judgment
18
here.
plus.
Not at all. Okay, now things get a little serious. Rappi shares some heavy stuff. They say, I have lost my job, my savings, everything I have worked for. I was someone who was trusted, cared for, and looked up to. While this is who I worked so hard to be, the other side of me was always so dark, empty, so broken. I've made decisions that will change the course of my life and worst, my family life.
Wow. That's
Jeez.
really tough. It's a good reminder that there are real people behind these usernames.
Yeah, you never know what someone might be going through.
Yeah.
Definitely. Sending good vibes to Robbie.
Absolutely. Okay, back to lighter fare.
Sorry about
DJ
that.
Dan was watching Forsen for 12 hours, aware.
If you're consistent, I'll give them that.
No doubt about it. Vlasic is still all about that Farming Simulator 25.
They're committed to the bit.
Absolutely. Grey TARDIS says, Nymn forcing.
Okay, this is getting serious. We might need to stage an intervention.
Seriously.
They're just
Our
reading down the
Tijuki
logs.
had a
I don't think they're repeating themselves specifically as much as you guys repeated yourselves.
eventful weekend. I did nothing. I want to smoke weed, but I'm out also. I'm having sex, I guess.
Sounds like a mixed bag.
Well, that's one way to put it. Cowbell claims to have ate a dog.
Cowbell, no.
I'm with you on that one. Matee 2106 went to the park with their family and then out to eat. They're a little worried because they were all happy, which never happens. Something is wrong. Aware.
Maybe they're just having a good day.
I hope so. Fratroy's worked 75 hours this week and it'll be the same next week. Aware.
Oof, someone needs a break.
Yeah, that's rough. Himinami Sander clarifies, they were removing fleas from my cats, not me voing.
The details matter.
They do. Jack Exists gets philosophical. The Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race. They've greatly increased the life expectancy of those of us who live in advanced countries, but they have destabilized society, have made life unfulfilling, have subjected human beings to indignities, have led to widespread psychological suffering, in the third world to physical suffering as well, and have inflicted severe damage on the natural world.
Damn.
Well, that's a lot to process.
It is. And then, of course, Illidan's reminds us, fourth and possessed.
Always.
Always. Cindervale and Legos 96 are still loving Path of Exile too.
It's a popular choice, that's for sure.
It is. Shiaru is still Elise waiting, and we still have no idea what that means.
The mystery lives on.
It does. Walker Ride 40 wants to come.
Too much information, Walkerod 40.
Definitely. Mato and Peggy got cucked swag.
Not the kind of swag you want.
Nope. Conceptidia says, Cunnilingus.
All right, I think we're done here.
Yeah, I think that's a good
They've
place
had
to
enough
stop.
of you guys.
We made it. We survived the deep dive into Nym's chat.
We did. Ramlu wants to show-mote Shiojo Cat.
Fitting.
Very fitting. Bandit Channel says, leave it on.
Don't worry, Benadryl channels, we'll be back. But for now, we gotta wrap things up.
That's right, we've seen it all. The good, the bad, the weird, the wonderful. It's been a wild ride through Nym's weekend chat logs.
Yeah, it really shows you the diversity of human experience.
digital
even
landscape.
in just a small snippet of online chatter.
Absolutely. So what stood out to you from this weekend snapshot? What does it say about Nym's community, or even about online interactions in general?
Let us know in the comments.
And until next time, happy chatting.
Sweet. Well, that was a pretty good one, though. They almost didn't get into the digital landscape at all. It was pretty clean, I think. They went through all the replies, or maybe not all of them, but a lot of them. I mean, they did repeat some things over and over, but I think that was because you guys spammed them multiple times. So they walked down the logs, I think. Apparently, they didn't bring up Fabi at all. Again, different topic. Who wants to go again? Skibidi. Did you try slow mode with it? No, why would that matter? Hawk to a hawk. Me. How censored are they? I don't know. I mean, you can hear yourself what they talk about, what they don't. I mean, they read out some of the pretty raunchy things there. I mean, he said like semen for breakfast and stuff. So they're pretty explicit, I'd say. What the fuck is a hawk tua? Why would slow mode? Oh, so everyone just gets one reply in each? Uh-huh. What should the next topic be, though? I was thinking, like, favorite movies or something. Maybe that's boring. Or... what if we just did a recap of Spotify Rap this way? No, I don't know. Favorite memes? What were you at? You guys are all just gonna say Skibbity Hawk Tua. Na. Your opinion on a topic. Guys, there's no song request right now. New voice. Okay. Is there a mod here that's ready in case we do 1 minute slow mode? So everyone gets just one reply. We're not starting, okay. We're not starting just yet, though. Here's the only thing. Actually, do I have any of my mods on Discord? Because if one of you guys could send me the logs, the way I make him. I don't want to fuck around with these logs while I am playing hardcore in a cave. So, I'd need some help, or we need to do it later. But if mods could help me out, both with the slow mode and with... you don't need to do slow mode yet, but... later. Well, I think Mr. Olle said maybe he's ready to go now. Da-dum, da-dum, dum. Oh, incoming, I think. Hey, do you got some wool linen to spare? Well, not really. Not really. I'm Taylor as well. Why is this guy running back and forth? Just letting you know we are here. Okay, hang on. So chat, everyone think about your reply. Don't type it yet, okay? Don't type it yet. But the question will be, what is your favorite movie, or favorite movies if you can't decide, and why? So your reply should be both the name, but not just the name, that's boring. You should motivate it as well. What is it that makes that your favorite movie? Forsen's not a movie. So that will be our question. So get that prepped. And we'll start recording soon. Get your answer ready. Don't type it yet. Hold. No, hold. Hold. And when I say the words, mods do 1 minute slow mode. I will type it in chat. Alright, get ready, get ready. I already forgot the question. Favorite movie and why? Now, go! Do all the things. So it should be 1 minute slow mode now, so everyone only gets like one reply. You can't spam them. And then I need help from a mod to go to that website, get the logs from when I said go, put them in a TXT file and DM me. How do I get up from here? But people haven't finished replying yet, so... Damn, you guys were all... Oh, we weren't even in slow mode? I see a guy typing pee-pee poo-poo. Okay, well that's a lot of replies. That should be pretty good to go with now. Any mod wanna record those logs and send them to me? I'm already done here, I think. There you go, Jumper. Nice. Detector Gamper's on it. We can get out of slow mode if we didn't already. You're listening to 222.1 Floppa FM. Sunny! Chat, I hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday, Sunday. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Harry Potter in 1 hour. One so true. I smell you. Where are my logs? Mods? Can we make it 7:30? No. We've got people tuning in from Australia and Southeast Asia, you know. Okay, Gemper. Do you just need the raw lines or do you remove time? No, I don't remove time. It's not needed. The AI ignores it already. Read your mentions. I meant 5:30. No, I'm not changing the time now after it's been in my title all day and I said it's 5. I picked 5 because today's movie is pretty long. It's almost 3 hours. So I'll be a bit late otherwise. Got a news network to finish today. Waste of tokens though? I'm not even paying for this site, so that's fine. As long as it fits. My favorite movie is Dogwort starring Daniel Hark. It explores the ethics of exploiting canines for financial gain. Interesting. What's up, first time chatter? I'm sorry to say you're a bit late with your reply. That was a 5-year follower? Since 2019! I was pissing, damn it. This shit's crazy. How do I see people like this almost every day? Can you please explain how you followed me for 5 years and never typed? Do you just never type? Or did you just, you followed but you didn't actually watch me? Sorry if I'm putting you on the spot. I'm just so curious. He was just pissing for 5 years straight. He unfollowed and left. Unlucky. Name change? Where does that do it? DGGer? He's just been lurking, watching my movie nights for 5 years. Please don't go to South Shore Porosad. But fucking the arrow. The arrow never lies. I don't think I am going to South Shore though. I'm going to Taran Mill. There's elite packs in this area, right? Can you do what the fuck IRL? I don't know how to make the cigarette float. Gemper, where are my logs, Gemper? Where's the money, Gemper? You will for a quest and you will die to a guard. Guys, the arrow wouldn't send me to South Shore. When's the movie? In 1 hour. It's Leviosa. Revio, what's up, dude? For a quest, this guide is hardcore guide. If the guide considers a quest too dangerous, it doesn't send you on it. Wow, a lot of people die here. The add-on's cheating. To be honest, so far the add-on has fucked me over more than it's helped. Because I started using the add-on on like level 20. Where I'd already done some quests and I had a full quest log. I abandoned some shit I shouldn't have abandoned. It's just been a mess. I've spent so much time running. Stay north of the path or death. This guy just mooed at me. Forsen lost his character. Check Discord. Oh, can I die here? Hey, look. I'm not racist. Wait, did Forsen just die again? Okay, seems like a noob. It's so unlucky though, Chad. His dog is too loud. Favorite movie.txt. Let's check the logs. Okay, fine. I thought maybe Gemper had removed, replaced all the logs with Taylor Swift or something. Let me see. Man, why don't I ever save the prompt? I'm so dumb. Dong, 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 dong. Okay, anyways. Let's see then. Customize. These are the chat logs of from Nymn's Twitch chat. They are sharing their favorite movies with us. Go through the messages and read out the most interesting responses. Try to cover as many as possible. Remember to read the usernames. Do not read the timestamps. Explicit/graphic language is allowed. Discuss. Focus. What an opening. On individual answers rather than general discussion. Ignore Forsen. Tell it to ignore hashtag Nymn. What do you mean with that? Oh. Do not repeat answers/users. It's in the lines. Ignore hashtag. Wait, what did you do to it? Whatever. All right. These are the chat logs from Nymn's chat. They're sharing all their favorite movies with us. Go through the messages and read out the most. Read out all. All good responses. Try to cover as many as possible. Remember to as many responses. Remember to read the usernames. Do not read the timestamps. Explicit graphic language is allowed. Focus on individual answers rather than general discussion. Do not repeat answers. Ignore hashtag Nymn. Save the prompt. Here, save it. Too much work. Wow, what is this role player? Zaddy. Don't copy paste my response. A bear! A vicious gray bear. So what's the most dangerous shit in this zone?
These are the chat logs from Nymn's Twitch chat. They are sharing their favorite movies with us. Go through the messages and read out all good responses. Try to cover as many responses as possible. Remember to read the usernames. Do not read the timestamps. Explicit graphic language is allowed.
Wait.
Focus on individual answers rather than general discussion. Do not repeat answers.
Have they improved?
Users, ignore Nymn.
Have they improved that TTS? That was pretty good.
These are the chat logs from Nymn's Twitch chat.
Stop.
They are sharing their favourite movies with us. Go through the messages and read out all good responses. Try to cover as many responses as possible. Remember to read the usernames. Do not read the timestamps. Explicit graphic language is allowed. Focus on individual answers rather than general discussion. Do
Where
not
am I
repeat
again?
answers. Users.
Well, shout out to
ignore
Nymn if that's who it is.
Nymn.
I have no idea who that is or what kind of content they put out, but that was
Taran
nice.
Mill Death Guard. Hillspread Councilman. Oh, this is for
These are the
Alliance.
chat logs from Nymn's Twitch chat.
Stop.
They are sharing their favorite movies with us. Go through the messages and read out all good responses.
Hey, Calflings!
Try to cover
Yeah,
as
I'm
many
feeling on gang
responses
today. What
as
about you?
possible. Remember to read the usernames. Do not read the timestamps. Explicit graphic language is allowed. Focus on individual answers rather than general discussion. Do not repeat answers. Users.
Stop.
Ignore Nymn.
Kill the spider.
These are the chat logs from Nymn's Twitch chat.
Gosh.
They are sharing their favorite movies with us. Go through the messages and read out all good responses. Try to cover as many responses as possible. Remember to read the usernames. Do not read
You
the
guys have brain
timestamps.
rots. You guys all have brain
Explicit
rots.
graphic language is allowed. Focus on individual answers rather than general discussion. Do not repeat answers. Users, ignore Nymn.
Na 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 na.
These are the chat logs from Nymn's Twitch chat.
Dr. Phil,
they
not
are
you
sharing
too.
their favorite movies with us. Go through the messages and read out all good responses. Try to cover as many responses as possible. Remember to read the usernames. Do not read the timestamps. Explicit graphic language is allowed. Focus on individual answers rather than general discussion.
I'm suing you guys.
Do not repeat answers. Users, ignore NIM.
What does a users ignore? Rasputin,
These are the chat logs from Nymn's Twitch chat.
Fuck you.
They are sharing their favorite movies with us. Go through the messages and read out all good responses. Try
Yo.
to cover as many responses as possible. Remember to read the usernames. Do not read the timestamps. Explicit graphic language is allowed. Focus on individual answers rather than general discussion. Do not repeat answers, users. Ignore Nymn.
All right, you done now?
Hurry back!
Get the flight path.
What do you
Ooh,
require?
on gang.
These are the chat logs from Nymn's Twitch chat. They are sharing their favorite movies with us. Go through the messages and read out all good responses. Try to cover as many responses as possible.
Frick!
Remember to read the usernames. Do not read the timestamps. Explicit graphic language is
Do I
allowed.
abandon this? I have
Focus
almost...
on individual answers rather than general discussion. Do not repeat answers. Users, ignore Nymn.
Hello. Beware the living.
Mm-hmm. Hi,
These
first time
are
chatter.
the chat logs from Nymn's Twitch chat. They are sharing their favorite Doug trios with us.
Oh, that poster?
Chat. They are sharing their favorite movies with us. Go through the messages and read out all good responses. Try to cover as many responses as possible. Remember to read the usernames. Do not read the timestamps. Explicit graphic language is allowed. Focus on individual answers rather than general discussion. Do not repeat answers. Users, ignore Nymn.
I can't play WoW. I can't do anything. My computer. It's this shit every time, guys. That's the fix I should have did. This fucking game input. Look at how much it errors and then I crash. Look at this.
Why are you so sad?
I'm not sad.
It's gotta be.
These are the chat logs from Nymn's Twitch chat.
It's gotta be
they
this.
They are sharing their favorite movies with us.
The hitbox?
Go through
No, it's
the
not
messages and read out all good responses.
No,
Try
this
to
is not after
cover
my
as
boot
many
camper.
responses
Or
as
my crash
possible.
happens here.
Remember to read the user names. Do not read the timestamps. Explicit graphic language is allowed.
This was 2 minutes
Focus
ago.
on individual answers rather than general discussion. Do not repeat answers. Users, ignore Nymn.
Stop it! Check reliability monitor. Unplug and replug every device. Jesus. Ah! Oh shit, was that my microphone? Hello? Windows is trying to get you to upgrade to Windows 11. Well, try this. Game input service stops working. The fix is simple. Is this something I can do now? What time is it? I'm so scared now. I can't play it. I have been so lucky that every single crash I've had has been right next to a town. I can't risk it more. All right, is our podcast done at least? How do I see this? Wait, frick. It like broke down, man. At least if I need the prompt back, I know you guys have it. I can't find the podcast thingy now. Delete system 32. Well, how do I get the fucking the podcasting back, man? It doesn't do it. Oops. No. Close chat. I can't. I'm so sad. Arsenal scored. Saliba. Oh, it's click to load. But where's the prompt now? Oh. It's 23 minutes. This thing went hard. Double click on the game input services. What? Game input. What? What? Double click what? Where is it? I search for it and I don't find it. Game input. Nothing shows up when I search for it. Apps and features. Uninstall. Game input. Microsoft game input. So we should just YOLO hope that this is the fix and keep playing WoW? Uh-oh. Why not read the post? You will see that it's located here and the other one's located here. With your Explorer preference, find the executable and hover over it. In the second window will appear. Look at the creation date. This is just this guy's PSYOP. Check your installed apps. Click on install. Well, that's what I did. If there's leftovers, delete them. Where? Program files. Game. Microsoft? I can't. No, it's not here. So you're telling me we just launch WoW again? Chance. It's all fixed now, right? Okay. Here's the podcast, though. Chat's favorite movies. You ignored half of them. Because I can't even find it. System 32. Wait. My browser's scuffed. Wait, you guys can't hear the podcast. The fuck? Everything's broken now, man. I'm so sick of this. Wait. Oh. I think uninstalling that changed something in my sound settings. I think I got it.
Into a world of movies, but not just any movie list.
No, this is different.
We're going deep into Nymn's Twitch chat to see what they consider their favorite films.
This is like a peek behind the curtain, what makes a community tick, right?
You got it. It's all here in this text file, from blockbusters to some really
System 32, let's go there then.
Let's see what Falken kicks us off with. A Swedish film, Ridskollen 2.
That's a porno.
They actually say it's better than the first one.
Sequels. The promise of something even better, right?
Gain
I wonder if
inputs?
nostalgia plays a role there.
Could be.
Should I throw
But
this?
for Jerry the Doctor, it's Vanilla Sky. Though they admit they're more into gaming, usually.
Vanilla Sky, huh? That one messes with your head a bit, doesn't it? Dreams and reality, all mixed up.
No, feels Dankman trumpet. They're bringing the art with Wong Kar-wai's Chungking Express. Those California dreamin' scenes. Classic.
A touch of Hong Kong cinema, blending those visuals with, well, Western music. Love it.
Speaking of Western, Big 92 is all about Harry Potter. But the reason is because of Forsen.
Forsen. Now, there's a name that seems to hold some weight in this chat. An influencer's impact, maybe.
Oh yeah, we'll be seeing more of them, I'm sure. Next up, we've got Cranky Fucks going classic gangster with Goodfellas and Casino.
Organized crime, always a draw, isn't it? The allure of the outlaw.
And Hefea, another Forsen fan, is keeping it timeless with Jurassic Park. Dinosaurs, man. Who doesn't love them?
A bit of primal wonder, right? A glimpse into a world that's long gone.
Darklight Top is already calling Christopher Nolan a genius. Big fan of Interstellar, calling it highbrow cinema.
Nolan does have a knack for pushing the boundaries, visually and conceptually. His films definitely spark debate.
And Ermisel, too, is actually going to see Interstellar in cinema next week. Still drawing crowds.
There's something special about the big screen experience for those kinds of films.
Face voice?
The scale, the sound, it all
They're
adds
both
up.
here.
Okay, Primo is throwing it back with the Blues Brothers, calling out that car chase scene. Classic.
Music, comedy, action. The Blues Brothers really does defy
This is the
genres,
Program
doesn't it?
Files one.
Zarlak is all about the details in Back to the Future. And they've watched it, let me see, at least 10 times.
That's dedication. Back to the Future is definitely one you can revisit over and over again. Always something new to catch.
Thriller time.
What?
Jemper is recommending Gone Girl. Twists and turns, keeps you guessing.
Oh yeah, Gone Girl plays with your mind a bit, doesn't it? Questioning everything you think you know.
Now, I prefer men too. They say they prefer Twitch, but if they had to pick a movie, it'd be Pat a Matt, the cartoon.
Classic for sure. Wholesome, simple, good for all ages.
This one's personal. Maggie Gildy says Star Wars quite literally shaped a lot of my life.
Wow, powerful stuff. That's the thing with certain films, they become more than just entertainment.
Idolo de Querio is keeping it real.
Yeah.
Loves Transformers for,
I only have
and
this
quote,
one.
Megan Fox.
Hey, I can appreciate the honesty. And those early Transformers films did have some amazing visuals, gotta admit.
Apollos Kutuwu. Simple and straight to the point. Lord of the Rings.
Another classic,
I don't
epic story,
understand.
fantastic world building, what's not to love?
Now this is interesting. Hidim's pick is Naruto Shippuden, and the reasoning is a Swedish streamer made fanfic from it.
Okay, so we're seeing how these different creative worlds collide, right? Streamers, movies, fanfic, it all blends together.
And with Chiku, we're back to the Wild West. Love for the good, the bad, and the ugly.
The classic Western showdown. It's a genre that never really gets old, does it?
June is taking us on a trip to Finland with Star Wreck in the Perkening. A parody, apparently. And they call it a beautiful deep dive into the Finnish psyche.
Love it. That's why these deep dives are so great. You never know what you're going to find.
Okay, First Shy is adding another interesting one to the list. Who killed Captain Alex? Calling it deep and story-rich.
Intriguing. It seems like Nym's chat has a taste for the unconventional.
All right, this is where things get a little different. Sort 5 Pack's choice is Human Centipede 2. They even add, I am a freak, it's hot. Moving on.
I think that's a wise choice.
Matt Pertiate is connecting Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas to their Frug youth.
Ah, the nostalgia factor.
I don't know what to remove,
Movies can
man.
be so tied to specific times in our lives, can't they?
That's Rain's favorite is Shutter Island, but they're also trying to convince their family that they're friends with the Hawktua girl.
Okay.
Not sure what that's about.
Maybe a running joke. Or a case of mistaken identity.
Dertabi's pick.
I don't know what to
The one Harry Potter where Dumbledore dies. You know the one.
Yeah, that one hit hard. A turning point in the series for sure.
Now, Goldman
Green
says their favorite
Barons.
is Forsen, and apparently it contains the legendary scene where Nina and DB disappear.
Oh.
Is this even a real movie?
I'm starting to think Forsen is more of a meme than an actual film at this point.
Interesting. Odika's going with the Linkin Park lyric. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
I don't even know if
lyrics hit you like that. Connect to a movie or a feeling.
All right, Shiny isn't even picking a movie, but Forsen's VOD from July 21, 2016.
I don't know what step
The
this
Forsen
is.
fandom is strong with this one.
It really is. It makes you wonder about the blurring lines between traditional media and online content, doesn't it?
Hey, we've got a shout out. Dropkick52 says they love listening to your podcast while nimming my shit.
What?
Thanks for listening, Dropkick52. I'm still not sure what nimming is, though.
Yeah, the mysteries of internet slang. But we appreciate the support.
Nikki Prides loves the Harry Potter movies, but adds that J.K. Rowling is a stinky poo-poo head.
Ah, the complexities of fandom in the digital age, right? Separating the art from the artist.
Mockingbirds is keeping it classic with The Godfather, especially that horsehead scene.
A scene that definitely sticks with you, for sure.
Rixie5 shouts out the new Super Mario Bros. Movie.
They want me to go to
Let's
Undercity
just
now?
say
Fuck
they focused
this.
on a very specific detail and leave it at that.
Maybe a little too specific.
Now, Jayslow is highlighting the single-shot gunfight scene from Children of Men. That's some impressive filmmaking.
Oh, yeah. That scene is incredible. It really puts you right in the middle of the action.
Beanie Ben is keeping it light and fun with The Princess Bride.
A classic
I'm
for
so
a
scared of
reason. It's got it
crashing.
all. Romance, adventure, humor. A true gem.
This next one's bold. Dankarop says Kung Fu Panda is the best movie of all time.
High praise. But you know what? Kung Fu Panda is a lot deeper than it looks on the surface. It's got a lot of heart.
Okay, strap in for this one. Freelancer's cat got their driver's license, got high on paint fumes, got arrested by cat police, and then watched Dune 2 to unwind. This is a wild ride.
Wait, what? I'm more intrigued by the cat story than Dune 2 at this point.
Rains is bringing the style and music with
Yeah,
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Ooh.
Such a unique film, visually and musically. It's got a real energy to
I'm
it.
so
Let me
nervous
skip
of
Wafter's
Crash.
recommendation. A Serbian film. Some things are best left unsaid.
Agreed.
Clay Our Name 100 wants to watch Forrest Gump with the whole chat, but that would be an emotional experience.
Oh, yeah, that movie gets you right in the feels, doesn't it? Sharing that with the community would be something else.
Sunset Thur is calling Back to the Future a classic 80s movie, and I don't think anyone would argue with that.
Nope, it's a classic for a reason.
Teleball likes The Wolf of Wall Street, specifically for Margot Robbie's aesthetic appearance.
Again, I appreciate the honesty.
Cakebug recommends Happiness, but warns that it's uncomfortable to watch. Sometimes the best films are the ones that challenge us, right?
That's true. They stay with you, make you think.
Another vote for Who Killed Captain Alex?
Really,
This
Zipset?
time from Ex-Hygronoid, calling it absolute cinema. I'm adding this to my watch list.
Me too. It seems like Nym's chat has impeccable taste in obscure films.
Damn,
Z100 is all about
she's impressed,
Arrival,
chat.
loving Amy Adams and the sci-fi elements.
Oh yeah, Arrival is a beautiful film, visually stunning,
The
and
Rescue.
Amy Adams is brilliant in it.
Rexter likes Requiem for a Dream.
Bet.
And the reason? Because it's depressing. Straight to the point.
Requiem for a Dream is definitely not a feel-good movie, but it is powerful filmmaking.
Ease Block relates
Cinema.
to Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Now that's a classic parody film. Gotta love the over-the-top humor.
Too Much Sand is giving us a full-on synopsis of The Promised Land, a Danish historical drama. Someone's passionate.
You can tell. It's great to see that level of enthusiasm for a
Requiem
film.
for... I don't think
Makes
I've
you
seen
wanna
that
check
movie.
it out
I'm not
yourself.
sure.
Simple and Sweet from Tori Wu. Mars Attacks, a Tim Burton classic.
Yeah, you can't mistake that style, can you?
Tabak says they love Manchester by the Sea because Forsen is in it. I'm pretty sure that's not true, but the Forsen meme lives on.
It's amazing how this meme has taken on a life of its own.
Lex Memorin wants to have a Mean Girls movie night with Nymn.
Mean Girls
We
is a
did
classic.
that. We watched that.
Vlasik's reason for liking Wanted is, let's just say, focused on Angelina Jolie's physique.
Okay, moving on.
Another vote for Who Killed Captain Alex. This one's from Clairvoyance. This film is definitely gaining traction.
It seems like a hidden gem that Nym's chat is bringing to light.
Uh-oh. Arbach is not happy with us. Fuck you, AI futs. Don't care. Shut up. Well, someone's having a bad day.
It's understandable that some people might be wary of AI, especially in creative spaces.
Wobla is bringing us back to the Coen brothers with No Country for Old Men.
Oh, good movie.
A masterpiece of atmosphere and tension.
Catherhot loves Pirates of the Caribbean. And, of course, Johnny Depp.
Who doesn't love a good pirate adventure?
Deaver44
Amber
likes
Heard.
Old Boy. And the reason is simply a lice happy. I guess emotes are a whole language of their own.
Yeah, they add another layer of meaning to these recommendations.
Phoebe says they love Drive because I'm literally Ryan Gosling. Not sure how that works, but I appreciate the passion.
Drive is definitely a stylish and cool film. It's got that vibe.
We're skipping Xerox's recommendation, moving right along. Shioru is recommending Ko
What is-
no Katachi.
What did Xerox say? Wait, why did they just skip it? What did he say?
The anime known as a silent voice, calling it cute.
It's a beautiful film, very emotional.
Romlu is a fan of fantasy, so the Lord of the Rings trilogy is a natural pick.
The epic scale, the characters, the world. It's a
Trying
timeless
to fight on the path
story.
here,
We're
minimize
going
my
to
chance
skip
of it.
Uwa's recommendation.
Death.
Not appropriate for our audience. Killer Turtle 17 loves The Nice Guys for the humor and the chemistry between Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe.
Oh yeah, they're great together. The Nice Guys is a really fun buddy cop movie.
King
He said
Tut
Lords of the Rock Room is the most physical and sexual tension. Man, I told them that it was fine to be graphic. Strange.
Yanks is appreciating the original Star Wars films for the nostalgia factor and the production
I should make sure
value.
they
They
always
were
are dotted.
groundbreaking for their time, visually and technically.
Rackmack thinks Kick-Ass is super cool. It's definitely a unique take on the superhero genre.
Yeah, it's got that blend of action, humor, and a bit of darkness.
We're going to pass on Andylicious 96's recommendation. Let's keep it family friendly, shall we?
No,
Good idea.
why?
Jico likes Treasure Planet for its villain arc. It's a Disney film that often gets overlooked.
Yeah, but it's a good one. The
You have
animation
to
is
write.
beautiful.
I said in the prompt. I said you guys saw the prompt. It specifically says graphical / not safe for work language is okay, or is allowed.
And the story is exciting.
What's this
Time to make-
podcast? Some 10 minutes ago, I asked my chat, "What is your favorite movie and why?" It's then been fed through software that's made this into a podcast. They're discussing chat's answers. These are all actual responses from chat.
Aiton is calling Peli Svenslos 2020 very cute. Another heartwarming pick.
It seems like Nym's chat has a soft spot for animation.
4 Cent Stairs keeps it brief. Mr. Bones? I'm assuming they're talking about the South African comedy.
I believe so. It's gained a bit of a cult following.
We're going to skip V-Trigger 59's recommendation for now. Moving on.
Fuckers.
Lort claims their favorite film is Forsen, and even gives it an 8/10 on IMDb. This Forsen movie doesn't seem to exist outside of the chat's imagination.
It's becoming a legendary cinematic phantom.
Lanzi is praising Back to the Future, but wants to know where our hoverboards are. I think we're all wondering that.
Some movie predictions age better than others.
Waterpoyo loves Austin Powers for being funny and silly. They also say they do a good Austin Powers impression.
I'd love to hear that.
Arc Railgun suggests your name. A beautiful anime film.
Absolutely. It's visually stunning and emotionally powerful.
65 Ripped calls Incendies mind-blowing with an insane twist at the end.
Oh, yeah, that twist. Incendies is a powerful film that really stays with you.
Woozy Face enjoys the original The Thing because it reminds me of how alone and cold life is. Bit bleak, but relatable for some, I suppose.
It's a film that definitely gets under your skin.
Weenamania loves Gremlins, too, for his humor and feel-good vibes.
It's a sequel that's even more over the top than the original. Pure chaos and fun.
Eddie Wee's found Dazed and Confused on their brother's laptop and watched it twice in a row.
Sounds like a good way to spend a day. It's a classic coming-of-age story.
Annabelle Sexes is keeping it short and sweet. Nacho Libre is funny.
Hard to disagree. Jack Black is hilarious in that movie.
Blythe is adding another vote for The Lords of the Locker Room. This film is definitely piquing our curiosity.
It's becoming the Citizen Kane of Nymn's chat. We need to see what all the fuss is about.
Caesar loves The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, for its epic scale.
It's the culmination of the entire trilogy, and it delivers on every level.
We're going to skip Broken Arov's recommendation. It's a bit too spicy for our audience.
Probably for the best.
Sticky Earphones finds The Prince of Egypt, a story of redemption and good and evil.
It's a beautifully animated film that tells the story of Moses in a really powerful way.
Queen of Fondly Dreams is all about Harry Potter, and make sure to emphasize the P.
Gotta love the enthusiasm.
MJ appreciates Constantine because he don't give a fuck and keeps smoke cigarettes.
Keanu Reeves definitely brings a certain coolness to that role.
Big Sauce 88 thinks The Big Lebowski is sill. It's definitely a quirky and quotable film.
The dude abides.
Willa Priest calls The Dark Knight a cringe pick, but admits it's so good.
Yeah.
Sometimes the best films are the ones we're reluctant to admit we love.
It's true. The Dark Knight really raised the bar for superhero films.
Dalt Whiskey's favorite is something called The Gooner, which apparently involves gooning all day and transcends time and space. I'm not sure if this is a real movie or a fever dream.
Sounds like something out of Nymn's chat's collective imagination.
Yep.
June 77133 pastes a long rant from Better Call Saul in multiple languages, passionate about their TV shows.
It's a show that definitely inspires strong reactions.
And Ava Bowl declares that watching movies is a waste of time.
Wow.
To each their own.
You can't force people to love movies, but you can certainly try to share the joy.
Adela loves the Star Wars prequels for their memes.
The prequels have definitely found a new life online thanks to the meme culture. It's a way for fans to reclaim and reinterpret a work that might not have been universally loved upon its initial release.
Correx is all about the science in Interstellar, studied physics, loves space.
It's definitely a film that appeals to those with a scientific mind.
Elf Threefold used to watch Gladiator all the time as a kid.
A classic for a reason. It's got those epic battles, the drama, the revenge.
We're going to skip Kyoko72's recommendation. A little too colorful for our discussion.
Probably a good call.
This one's interesting.
Damn it.
Sam3 enjoys Troll 2 because, get this, there are no trolls in the movie.
Wait, what? That's amazing. I guess you got to admire the creativity there.
Is that true? Smoosky calls The Human Centipede a memorable piece of horror cinema. I think memorable is one way to put it.
Yeah, that's a film that pushes boundaries, to say the least.
Indignant is a big Lebowski fan and relates to the character of Jesus.
Ah, Jesus, the bowling fanatic. A truly unique character.
G11 prefers manga to movies, but I'm sure even they can appreciate a good villain.
Oh, absolutely. A great villain can make a movie.
Dropkid52 is back, still nimming their shit while listening to the deep dive. Whatever that means.
We still don't know what it means, but we're glad they're enjoying the show.
Or Impregnator simply says, oopsie. Maybe they spilled their popcorn. Or accidentally revealed a spoiler.
The mysteries of chat.
Threeko is describing something called the Hawk Tua movie, calling it Pog, and having skibidi vibes. I'm not sure what any of that means.
Sounds like we're deep into meme territory now.
Fuvizis is pitching a movie idea called Forcin' After Dark with streamers and gooning. Sounds like this chat has a whole cinematic universe in their heads.
They're practically screenwriters at this point.
Back to reality for a moment. Falcon is complaining about slow mode in the chat. Not a fan.
Yeah, sometimes the fast-paced, unfiltered nature of chat is part of the fun.
Pizza Wheat Assault sums it up perfectly. Tomfoolery.
Yeah, that's a good word for what we're seeing here.
Jisoo brings us back to the world of real movies, with a shout out to Baby Driver.
Oh, Baby Driver.
That's a fun movie.
Stylish film. The music, the driving, the action, it all comes together perfectly.
Kaizen recommends Gone Girl, but thinks the ending could have been better.
It's always tough when a book-to-movie adaptation doesn't quite stick the landing.
The Scritch calls Shawshank Redemption Kino cinema.
High praise. but it's definitely earned its place among the classics.
Jimmy Neutron 8 is a fan of Interstellar for its modern take on space exploration.
It's a film that captures the wonder and mystery of space travel.
Upset Boy calls The Thing a cozy Christmas movie.
What?
Okay, that's a new one.
Maybe they just like the warm feeling of paranoia and isolation.
We're going to skip NF47's recommendation. Let's keep it PG, folks.
Agreed.
Hestingen enjoys Scary Movie 2, specifically the scene with the pooping priest.
Well, you can't say they don't have a sense of humor.
Ravenman 13 appreciates slower, more artistic films.
Wow,
like
it's not
Drive and The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah, sometimes you need a film that you can really savor, take your time with.
Sunset Door is calling Morbius a classic vampire movie. I'm not sure everyone would agree with that assessment.
Yeah, classic might be a bit of a stretch, but hey, everyone has their own
Morbin time.
Boyer recommends Climax, praising the filmmaking style and the improvisational nature of the film.
Climax is definitely a unique and intense experience.
Méliès is already imagining a Hawk Tuah sequel, talking about its many layers. This fictional movie is getting quite the backstory.
It's like they're building a whole cinematic universe around it.
This is interesting. Frat Troysk went into trading and sales after watching The Big Short.
Wow.
Damn,
That's
really?
the power of film, right?
I love that
It
movie.
can inspire you, change your perspective, even lead to a new career path.
Wimke appreciates the realistic physics in Interstellar.
They did a great job with the science in that film, making it both accurate and visually stunning.
We're going to skip Homerino's recommendation. Let's keep it clean, folks.
Good idea.
Tursicus calls Dark City the best noir movie ever made. That's high praise.
Dark City is a visually stunning and mind-bending film. It's definitely a
I don't know if I know that one.
Lazarius loves Pulp Fiction for its direction and memorable scenes. A classic for a reason.
Quentin Tarantino at his best.
Rains is reminding us not to repeat answers. A valid point, but with a chat this big, some repetition is bound to happen.
It's true. But we're trying our best to showcase the variety of opinions here.
Riskus 7 has some breaking news about Forsen having a baby and starring in a Marvel movie. I think we're back in fan fiction land.
The Forsen saga continues.
Corbus Street keeps it simple. My favorite movie is Movie.
Wait, what?
I love movies. Movie is good.
Well, you can't argue with that logic.
Rip.
Forsenex is recommending something called Skibbity Toilet, the movie. I have a feeling this is internet meme inspired.
Sounds like it.
Broken her off confesses to spending the weekend destroying AI systems. Let's hope they're talking about video games.
I'm sure they are. Right.
Marcorio gets straight to the point. Forsen is my life.
That's some serious dedication.
Mati 2106 sums it up with idgan. We've all been there.
Sometimes you just can't put your finger on what makes a movie your favorite.
Waterpoyo is joking that nobody would ever call the Nymn show their favorite movie.
A little self-deprecating humor. I appreciate that.
We're going to skip Ricardo is closed recommendation. Way too graphic.
Agreed. Let's move on.
Onion Susmittens is with us on that one. Too much internet for one day.
Sometimes you just gotta step away from the screen.
Why so loud? Yeah.
Hissing Mango brings us back to reality with The Butterfly Effect.
A film that really makes you
Good
think
movie.
about the consequences of our choices.
Sir Musclewood is pitching a movie called Dogwarts, starring Daniel Hark. I sense a Harry Potter parody in the making.
Sounds like it.
Genuine Pig watched Forsen 2 while high on fentanyl. Concerned is an understatement.
Let's hope that's just an internet exaggeration and not a real-life situation.
Hippilium is bringing us back to Earth with their love for Arrival.
Such a thought-provoking film.
That's a good
Variety
movie.
Torm wants everyone to know that Harry Potter 4, Goblet of Fire, is on tonight.
Always helpful to have a reminder.
Ibtum is urging us to watch Django Unchained, calling it amazing.
Django Unchained is definitely a Tarantino classic.
Crossaxium enjoys The Matrix for the special effects and the reasonable amount of allegorical philosophy.
Yeah, the sequels got a little too heavy-handed with the symbolism.
I think so. I don't know.
123 likes the LOTR trilogy. They're good, and they like them.
Simple and to the point.
Little Jossie
I'm trying to kill everything I come across in case I crash again, just to minimize my risk of dying.
is taking it back to the beginning with Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
The one that started it all.
It's Leb loves The Big Lebowski for its chill vibes.
The dude would approve.
Dead Zonext is sharing a rather graphic analogy about happiness.
I should party up
Let's
here,
just say it involves bodily fluids and move on.
Agreed. Moving on.
Wait,
Raxism finds The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, inspiring.
It's a film that reminds us to embrace our dreams and find adventure in everyday life.
Sifucha picks Kingdom of Heaven.
A Ridley Scott epic.
So we've gone through a lot of movie recommendations from Nymn's chat. Some expected, some, well, not so much. What are the takeaways from all this?
It's amazing how movies become so intertwined with a community's online culture. You know, not just the films themselves, but how they talk about them, the jokes, the references.
Yeah, like that whole Forsen thing. It's like a running gag. But it also shows how much influence a streamer can have on their viewers.
Exactly. It's not just about recommending a movie, it's about shared experiences, inside jokes, a whole world built around these online personalities.
This is such a bad spot.
A movie that doesn't even exist, but it's become this legendary thing in the chat.
It's almost like they've collectively created
PC.
a film in their imaginations, and they're building on it with every mention.
It's wild. And it really highlights how personal film appreciation can be. We bring our own experiences, our communities, our online culture into the mix.
Absolutely. It's not just about sitting in a
damage.
dark theater anymore. It's about sharing those reactions, those memes, those weird inside jokes with others. It's a social experience.
And Nymn's chat is a perfect example of that. They've taken their love for movies and woven it into the very fabric of their online community.
It's been fascinating to see. From the classics to the obscure, the heartwarming to the slightly disturbing, they've given us a glimpse into their world.
It's a reminder that film, whether it's a blockbuster hit or a bizarre parody, has the power to connect us, to make us laugh, to make us think, and to spark conversations that go beyond the screen.
And sometimes those conversations lead to the creation of entirely new movies, even if they only exist in the shared imagination of a community.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the cinematic minds of Nymn's Twitch chat.
That's it. I was a bit distracted throughout parts of it, but that was pretty good, I thought. I don't understand why they skipped every single slightly graphical thing, though. Because last time they were pretty raunchy. But it is what it is.
My favorite movie is Interstellar because of Simmer.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, so the last things that happened before my PC crashes was something game input. I've now uninstalled that game input thing. Maybe it's fixed? Surely? Wasn't this guy helping me? Skibidi.
Yes, there's more war.
Skibidi hawk to a hawk. A brand new sub, guys. Ooh. Yo, brand new Prime sub in the chat. ZROW1. Everyone add him with your favorite cat emote to make him feel welcome. Thup thup. Thank you so much.
Guckt euch den Onkel an, wie versucht in einem 20 Jahre altem Spiel nicht zu sterben. Peinlich, Bruder, minus 5000, Aura auf Lock. Nymn ist noch peinlicher als Dubai-Schokolade. Elias könnte lieber richtige Videospiele spielen, wie Path of Exile 2 oder Baldur's Gate.
Okay, I think I got it, actually.
Endlich können die zwei docken wie Brüder.
Docking? Wir Brüder? Wait a minute. Hang on, all right. Here's song requests. Just gotta put on audio. Oh, this guy's gonna think I disconnected. Oh shit, look at him. He's protecting me. He's so nice. Shout out to this guy. Hang on. Audio. Play. Come on. Yeah?
Look, everybody, it's my pot friend.
Does this guy want to join?
Come on out, pot friend.
Will you be my bodyguard? My PC's crashing. I can't hear the music. Oh, wait. Wait, you guys don't hear it, do you? Fuck. Oh, that's why you came. Thank you. It's not on audio right now. What the fuck? I know why. Okay, saved. Dude, shout out to this guy. Wait, Shiba Z. Wait, is that you? Is that the Shiba Z? What the spearfish? Hey Jerry, are you going to bed? Sweet dreams, cutie pie. Take care. Don't let the bedbugs bite. And whatever you do, don't have a nightmare, 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 nightmare. Am I right? Cool. Now I just gotta kill the rogues. There's one here. We gotta go down. Should we hop? That's dangerous. Okay. Hop. Whoppa! Now crash? Well, I'm not worried now if I crash. I've got 2 friends with me. All good. We'll see. Maybe we finally fixed it, yeah? Surely. I mean, it is the most likely because we checked the logs now and that's what's been bugging out right before my PC's crashed. Please, Donald Trump. Anyway, I'm for Vapor. 2 years says 2 years with the Pepega. Just in time for Harry Potter. Can I get a welcome to the jungle? Yeah, man. Welcome back to the jungle after 2 years, rather. Really appreciate you, man. PVCL. So, what are you guys eating for dinner today? Potter 4 has the KK... Wait, what? You had a kebab, people pizza, korv och potatis, Thai food, fish sticks, juicy forsen bussy. Spaghetti bolognese or whatever, however you spell it. I love spaghetti bolognese. I love pasta dishes in general. Pasta is probably the best carb, taste-wise. Pasta, and then it's a toss-up between rice and potato. If you count fries, then it's potato. Gemper. Det jag dö. Han hade flera andra. Then I met Frederick. He was nice but always so high. He got caught smuggling drugs from Denmark. Så finns det fler. Is there anyone in here? Vad menar det för varandra? We need more rogues. I feel like I'm getting pretty carried here. I'm off to good night and chat. Enjoy Harry Potter, says Bug Kitty. Sweet dreams. Enjoys Monday tomorrow. Hur det gick för honom sen. I wasn't surprised when he told me he likes men. The song seems to trigger Swedish people? Wait, why? Maybe they don't like this artist. I mean, this song was on the radio a fuck ton when it was big, so everyone's a bit sick of it. Who's this jailer guy? My neighbor's using a giga drill right now? Oh, it's the worst sound. God. I love not living in an apartment and having neighbors doing fucking... I had the worst goddamn neighbor in my old place. The guy that lived above me had the heaviest fucking step I've ever heard. Dong, 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 whenever he's walking anywhere. And I'm pretty sure I heard him like gooning. I don't know what he was doing in the evening. Could have been his washing machine, I don't know. Hey, Nights, 13 months, welcome back. He was so loud all the time. And then one day I had a ceiling lamp installed, so we drilled for 10 minutes. And he knocked on my door. This was like 11 a.m. on a Saturday. He knocks on my door. Hey, what are you doing? Installing a lamp? That fucking guy. Oh, this is a pretty dangerous area. Look at how fast they're spawning. The Strokes. Why do they call it the Strokes? And you pussied out? What? I said we're drilling a lamp. We'll be done soon. We did take a lot longer because we are incompetent. No, his name wasn't Zor. He was an average built guy. I don't know why his steps were so heavy. Ask Yabe about this. I found it annoying. Yabe found it detrimental. Yeah, ask her about my ex-neighbor with the heavy steps. Lore-wise, you're now in the place where Thrall used to be a slave. Cool. We will never be slaves. Loktar Ugar. All right. Nice. No, slavery's not cool. How do we get out of here? Up here? Move in 10 minutes. Yes, I'm making my way back now. Making my way through the hood. What's the town called? Oh yeah, Tyrant Mill. Are you going back to Tyrant Mill? Shout out to this guy, by the way, Rock Gora, who just nobly accepted my cry for help. He didn't even say anything. He just knew. That's what brothers do. The rescue. What level is he? He's like 26. Shiba Z, will you follow me? How do I kick this guy? Oh, uninvite. Thank you, Zaddy. Your UI dance game. What's so bad about it? That's the one maybe you skip, maybe you can share. My quest log's full again, though. Yes, movie in 7 minutes. I'm running back here. Because I don't think I took the Hearthstone. And then I'm getting off this game. Let's take a actually, kill any bears you see. My sushi's getting cold. Oh no. The subtitles, chat, today will be crisp. They will make you rock a semi throughout the entire film. Okay? There will be no room to complain. They will be readable, but not too intrusive. I think the timing is good. It looked good. That's not on me, though. But yeah. Let's get this bear. What's Hermione called in Swedish? The same. They didn't change the character's name in the Swedish translation. But the way you would pronounce it here in Sweden is Hermione, which is kind of silly. Hermione. They did in Norwegian. I know all the Norwegian names are ridiculous. What's the name for Dumbledore again? Humlesnurr. Saka's goal was ruled offside. Vittu. The Norwegians have the silliest names. But it is funny how all the translators had to try to figure out how to turn Tom Riddle's name into, like, Lord Voldemort. Because even if you just called him Tom Riddle, it should translate to I am Lord Voldemort, which doesn't make sense if you're translating. But Swedish translation called him Tom Dolder or something. And then the anagram became Ego Sum Lord Voldemort, which means I am Lord Voldemort, but in Latin. So it's sort of a stretch, but it's pretty interesting to see that how the different countries and languages had to deal with this pickle. You know who? Oh, I'm sorry. Don't worry, we're still only on book 4, or movie 4. We can say Voldemort. Voldemort is a Latin name in itself? What does it mean then? Left version? Nah, the Gaki Baki part hasn't hit yet. By the way, I just critted for 124. That's pretty high. Yeah. What is Gaki Baki? That's when two men love each other a lot and dock like lovers do. I only need one more tongue. Let's see if this bear has a tongue. I think now is when you find out if this is the right version or not. He didn't have a tongue, unlucky. Now, here it comes. See? Whoop, 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 whoop. This guy right here. Wait, kill Jailer Aston. I killed that guy. Dull Iron Key? I don't know what's happening anymore. It doesn't matter though. This guy. I need one more tongue. Fudge. It's fine. I'll get it later. Okay. Thank you, Shiba Z. I owe you ice cream if I see you. Arsenal's game is over. It's 1-1. Pfft. Pfft.
I haven't got all day.
Nabs. That's good news if you're a Liverpool fan, though. Okay, gaming session over. I feel like that was not productive. All I do now in WoW is I run between different areas and I crash. I'm leveling nothing. But I've got more important things to do. Harry Potter! Right? And the Goblet of Fire. Chat, this movie has the legendary scene in it. Harry, did you put your name in the fucking Goblet of Fire? Fucking answer me, Harry, you fucking fuck. Get ready to write there. Okay.